brackets work. All right? So, if we have, I'm going to start this over. For sparring, what I want you to understand is that there's a thing that we call the buy system. So, do you understand what that means at all?
No, sir.
Okay, the buy system is, frankly, it's basically, let me show you. We have these brackets, like so.
Stop it down, where brackets?
Brackets are where competitor number 1 and then competitor number 2 will fight against each other. If we only have 4 people in a ring sparring each other, then what would happen is that competitor number 1 and 2 fight each other. There's one winner from that. Number 1 wins and number 3 wins. They go on to fight for first and second place. Number 2 and number 4 will have their own fight for third place. So the winner of that is the third place person. Now, if there's an odd number or a different number, if there were 2 people, there'd be a first place and second place, and that would be it. If there were 3 people, there would be 1 bye. That means that we have number 1 here, number 2 here, and then number 3 got the bye right here. 1 and 2 would fight. Number 1 wins. Number 1 and number 3 fight for first and second place. Number 2 gets third place. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right. With that being said, let's go on to see what happens when we have 5 competitors. So with 5 competitors, we actually are going to have, instead of, some people would say that you only have 1 bye, but you actually have 3 byes. So 1 and 2 did not get the bye. Number 3, 4, and 5 received the byes. 1 and 2 fight. Number 2 loses. Number 1 moves forward. Number 2 is done. Number 1 and 3 fight. Number 1 wins. Number 4 wins. That means that down here, 3 and 5 fight for third place. 1 and 4 fight for first place and second place. Does that make sense?
Sir.
Here's the last thing that you need to know about the bye system. We will not have any more than 8 people in a ring. The magic number is 8. With 8, there are no byes. With 4, there are no byes. And with 2, there are no byes. So if you have 7, if you have 7 people in the ring, there's 1 bye. If you have 6, there's 2 byes. If you have 5, how many byes do you get? 3. Okay? What you want, the byes have to add up to 8, and once you get to 4, it's down to 0. Does that make sense? So that's how you do the bye system in free sparring.
How's it determined who gets a bye, sir?
Oh, great question, sir. I'll be right back. I need